will wind up being a foul ball. Culberson is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seven.
Here's George Springer. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth.
And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Keuchel gets the sign. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Second home run early in the year, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the first out.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Kipnis. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Zimmer is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 Atlanta.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
For the Indians,
okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Albies backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Francisco Lindor.
So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Pitch popped up. Freeman over to his left. Two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Nicklin. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That misses 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Leading off for the Braves, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Popped up. Santana in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now batting, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Behind 0-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get two quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with two outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get two outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been.
And the pitch. Fouled off. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first.
I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't.
Swanson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, he's off for second. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Braves get a couple. In Frenville Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw won't get him. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review.
Either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder,
and now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Puig.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Score hold. Into the box, Josh Donaldson will step in now and lead things off for the Braves. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting on deck. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Into the box, Brian McCann.
Brian.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers, 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Zimmer is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Markakis, the runner at first with 2 gone. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
swing, and he pops him up. Lindor shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. On to the bottom of the fifth. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Indians.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little roller toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going
now
right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Or ambush tactics.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Called strike 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for the Indians there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Dan Otero takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 61.
Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter. Charlie.
Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Culberson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, the tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. 1-1 the count now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And another foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And at the plate, George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
George.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Josh Donaldson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now a move over to first. Oh, and it blows him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Kipnis has a play. 2 down.
now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Carlos Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The center fielder.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tyler Olson's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Naquin will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and digging in and looking for more. Jason Kipnis. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Kipnis.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 55.
Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive to center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Tyler.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
eroded.
So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Tyler Naquin stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Tyler Clippard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting. The shortstop.
In now, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flags this. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's a .333 hitter. Darren O'Day comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now
here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Here's the 0-1. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Bradley Zimmer. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Albies picks it up. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dallas Keuchel earns the win, his 2nd. Darren O'Day earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all